Good morning, guys. So I'm attempting to paint French tips on my nails, and it kind of took a lot of trial and error, and my hands are covered in white. This is going to take a lot of cleanup, especially since I want to film the Jack Frost video today. Well, I kind of have to. It's my last chance to do it. So I'm going to have, once my nails are fully dry, I'm going to have to really clean them up. But I also want to stamp a pattern on them and then do a clear coat and then put little jewels on them. So this could take me quite a while just to paint my nails for the trip. But also got my toenails painted like a teal color. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the next while, and while my nails dry, I'm just kind of watching Christian play Tales of Zelia. Alright, so I got all the patterns on. Some are very crooked, and it took a lot of trial and error because some were stamped on so badly, and I really wanted to make sure my thumbs were mostly centered. So it was just so much like removing it and redoing it, although each time I stamped it, I got the full design, which is good. It was just a matter of the design being centered on my nails. A lot of them are pretty crooked, but I'm just gonna let it dry now, and then I'm gonna do the top coat and put on the jewels. So here's how my nails turned out, and it's definitely not perfect, but it'll do. And I try my best to clean off my fingers because they were an absolute mess, polish everywhere. So there's still kind of little bits in the corners, but overall I cleaned it up pretty good. So it's probably good enough for me to work on the Jack Frost picture because I didn't want my nails to look super nasty during the filming because, yeah, I just painted them so they're nice, but with polish all around the nail, it just looks nasty. So I had to try to clean it up the best I could. And while I was doing my nails and stuff, we watched some Once Upon a Time. So we're getting close to being done the second season, but we have just a few episodes left, I think. So we're having a bit of an early supper because we didn't really have lunch, so I'm getting hungry. So we're kind of having like two side dishes because I need to use up a lot of my fresh veggies that are in the fridge before we leave tomorrow night. So I'm going to be making this kind of chicken salad. I've shown it before on the early days in my vlogs. It's got a bit of dressing, some onion, some cranberries, green pepper, and then there's also going to be chicken breast which we're cooking, and then spinach, and you grind it all up and it's super delicious. So we're gonna have that and then sidekicks with it just because I guess. So that's our awesome super elaborate supper plan. So here's the result of my salad and the noodles. So my original plan was to only film the coloring of Jack Frost and just have a coloring video, not film the sketching and inking. And I realized I'm not gonna have time to color him tonight, so what I did was I filmed myself inking him, and I'm gonna make that into a video, and I'll do commentary on top of that, I think, and then I'll have to do the coloring when I get back. So it's gonna be split up into two videos, which is different than I originally planned, but oh well, I think it'll still be okay. So I still have to edit that, and I still have to pack, and right now it is 8:45, so kind of gotta hurry up, and I'll probably pack and then I'll edit the video just because that could end up taking me a while. So here is the Jack Frost picture. I feel like I was really rushing when I did it, but I think it still kind of turned out okay. This is actually just on a piece of sketchbook paper because I didn't feel like pulling out my light box and trying to trace over the fine details, so I thought I would just ink it directly on this page and then I erase the pencil lines, but I cannot color with my Copics on this paper. I could, but I mean it's not the best paper for Copics, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan it and then I'll print it onto my nice paper and then color it, but that'll be all after my trip when I get back, so future Billy can deal with all that hassle. So yeah, the video is just going to be up to this point, y'all. And yeah, in general, I like it. He didn't really turn out as, like, he looks kind of boyish. I don't know. I'll talk about it more in the video, I guess. I should leave all the commentary for the video, but yeah. Now it's packing time. Gotta fill up this sucker. So here are two of my older swimsuits, and these two are actually in good shape. I know I mentioned in a previous video that some of my old ones are missing the inserts, but those are for two other ones, one of which I don't even actually have here. So these two are still in really good shape. This is the most recent one I purchased, other than the stripey one I just bought the other day. But it's super cute, plaid and polka dots, really frilly. I just really like this one. Then I also have just this one here. It's actually reversible. You could wear either way. The bottom's just red and just says Billabong on the butt. And this one actually also has a matching rash guard. And the reason I need 3 swimsuits is because if you're wearing a swimsuit nearly every day, they're gonna get dirty. And you're going to want a clean swimsuit to put on, so that's why I think it's wise for me to bring 3 of them. So I'm also bringing this bag that my mom got me a few years ago, and she bought it for a trip I went to Mexico with my dad. I think that was when she got it for me. She got one for me, one for my sister, and it has basically just a ton of compartments inside and lots of zipper pouches, just places to keep all my crap, and I think it's just safer than a conventional purse because I can have it kind of across my chest, and it's just really handy for traveling, I guess, and just smaller than a purse and just kind of safer when you can put it over your shoulder instead of just kind of holding it over your elbow or whatever. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done with packing. I just need to do in the morning toiletry, or after work even, toiletries and just other last minute things to pack. But other than that, I think I'm good to go. So I am... Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to prep all my memory cards. So I'm just going to be editing videos for the rest of the night, so I'm going to call this the end of the vlog. So thanks for watching, guys, and I won't see you tomorrow. This is the last video till I get back from Mexico, so there won't be anything uploaded until next Wednesday. Not the Wednesday 2 days from now, but the one that's like a week from now. So yeah, see you guys in a while. Colors. I mean, his pants, which are down here, were a bit too pale, but I mean, I was picking the colors blindly. I know roughly where the colors are because my setup is like this, so I know like the yellows are second from the bottom, I know the blues are on the top, stuff like that. So that wasn't too bad. Like, oh, I'm so mad because I actually picked pretty good colors, so I'm like,